Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
This is One Piece episodes 497 and 498. Loving this arc so far, loving Sabo, loved his backstory. If you love these videos, please leave a love down there underneath the video. While you're down there, subscribe and check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead of uncut reactions, 1 week ahead of edited One Piece reactions. If you just can't wait for the next ones to come out, you go to Patreon right now and get 2 weeks ahead. That's around 14 videos instantaneously and uncut reactions as well. If you're interested in that, check out Patreon. Other than that, hope you enjoy it. Most of all, that's what's most important. Let's frickin' go.
So cute.
Ah!
Oh my god. No.
Oh!
Whoa.
The combo move.
Frickin' Luffy. Oh my god. Oh, look at him go.
The animation's so good right now.
Oh. Is Luffy gonna get caught? Let's just go hunt a deer real quick before.
It's such a beautiful life they're leading. They just go around, mess around, get in a bunch of fights, and then hunt their own food, and it's just so carefree.
Here's this deer. Cook it for me. That's a lot of meat for one deer. They eat like all of it.
Everybody's like fighting over it. I love that it's just like seemingly unseasoned like meat.
Just feral creatures. Luffy just dies.
Oh, he's like afraid.
Oh.
Complete disaster.
Maybe what you should do is give, like, you should eat separately. Like you put them in a room with all the meat, and then you had already taken out the meat that you want. Oh my god. They're gonna burst.
Just go to bed. Just kind of like Nami.
What a crappy floor. Yeah, idiots.
Are they actually gonna get kicked out?
I don't know if they can kick them out.
We're just having so much fun.
Garp's gonna show up. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
checking in on Luffy? It's the mayor and what's her name? I forget her name. She had such a nice name. Makino.
Mm. That's nice.
It's so interesting seeing them who are still like early concept designs. Like they just look slightly different. Like their chins and stuff. Especially that guy at least. Is it food?
Aw.
You're a Joestar.
Mmm. Cooked like something other than just pieces of meat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Luffy's like, no, I'm gonna get the best cook. In his Hawaiian shirt. And you too, he punches Sabo. Just
whoever you are. What did you expect?
Bulls.
Why would you tell him that?
He can't lie. He's gotta just say it. That's it for today. Just ruins the clothes that Makino gave them. Is this when they leave?
Are they gonna try and murder him?
I think they're gonna leave. He's Sabo Luffy.
Oh. I don't know if you're listening, Garp.
I wonder what's so important for him that he has to be leaving right now. Just vague Navy duties or like a crazy thing going on. The devil's children of the devil's own luck. Is that the D?
Right. Not because you care about them.
Is this like a special tree or something, or are they just lost? Treehouse? Secret base. I think it's another translation of what he's saying. It's like the Frankie family.
Yeah.
They're building a fort out in the woods. This is so like...
Oh.
canon event.
They found them, but they're just watching them to see what they do. Whoa, look at that.
It's lattice there?
I think I saw them.
I think they were just looking. They just started going right under their noses because they're dumb. How crazy would it be if they eventually chopped down this tree and turned it into a boat?
Wow.
Like a giant boat. Ooh.
No one will ever find us.
Very secret base.
Yeah, start digging holes.
Something bad is gonna happen here.
Yeah.
Are those pirates gonna show back up, maybe? Whoa.
So nice and beautiful. Get him. Oh, look at him go.
Whoa.
Such fun.
Oh, she's so relieved.
No one's buying that.
It's okay to care about them. This is the life. She's gonna see them and not want to take them away.
Oh. This is a really delayed trap. If someone was breaking in here to hurt you, just shoots a gun.
Lights a fuse, blows up the place. Lights a candle to light another fuse.
This is the worst trap of all time.
It's just a giant hammer burned through a rope. Knocks the wind out of her, she can't even yell. Oh, okay. I was like, is it about to get like really serious? Did they like kill her on accident?
Right.
Yeah, right. What an incredible episode that was.
So much fun building our little fort,
Yeah.
hanging out, getting
Living
all
off the
scraps.
land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. Having little imaginary pirate battles.
And they're all captain. Like they all got the jackets.
It's so good. I don't think that this is true, but because like you know, Ace's tattoo is like I don't know if it's supposed to be like he was gonna get the ASL, and then it was like no, I'll just get Ace instead. I always thought it was just because him or whoever was doing the tattoo was dumb and didn't know how to spell Ace.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it was like gonna be the
Sabo.
ASL,
Yeah.
and then he decided not to because he was doing his own thing and he wasn't gonna hold on to that anymore or something.
Or maybe in between getting it, like it was like Ace, Sabo, and then before he could do Luffy, he got in a big fight with Sabo because they're like rivals and they're like kind of equal in level, and then they ended up splitting up under worse circumstances. That's why maybe when he was like talking to Luffy about Sabo when he was dying, because he was like, oh, all those days hanging out with Sabo, they were really, really good or whatever. Like maybe he had a little bit of regret there. You know, I could see that, and that's why it's crossed out on his arm. But then, yeah, maybe it's just Ace or it's... Yeah. I always thought that it was, before Sabo, I thought that it was Thatch, because in Japanese, it's an S sound for Thatch.
Oh. I always just thought that it was like Ace, but spelled wrong, and then just like...
I thought that, we thought that
committed to
immediately when we saw him in Alabasta, I believe, yeah. It seemed like it. Yeah, I bet we're gonna see that you know, before this arc is over, but I like Dadan actually caring about them and letting herself care about them and
Very
be worried,
wholesome.
be genuinely worried about them. And Garp showing up,
Frickin' Garp.
getting drunk, and then just leaving like a
Fucking Garp
dickhead.
is like, these children that I've left with mountain bandits aren't turning into, you know, up-and-coming Marines. How is this possible? Let me beat the shit out of them in the woods. So good. I also just love, like, it's like, imagine you're from the town, this local kid that you always, like, looked out for in the town, got sent to live up in the mountains, so you go to check on him, you find out he's living with bandits, you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you some new clothes and, like, cook a meal. His grandpa shows up, just beats the shit out of him, and you're like, oh, that was so nice to see him. You're just like walking away. Meanwhile, he's getting like abused in the background. He's just getting like. You're like, oh, that was so nice to see Luffy as he was like in the forest and trees are getting crushed.
Oh my god. But it's so nice for them to find out where they are and come visit. It's good.
It's very good. Very nice.
Very nice. This guy, now that I'm seeing him, he kind of looks like Yasop. I never thought about it before, but he just looks a lot like him. I think it's probably because they were designed like around the same time. But anyway, probably doesn't mean anything. But it's just, I don't know, interesting to note, I guess. But yeah. I liked seeing them again. I liked seeing Garp again. You know, I love this. I'm loving this like maybe more than anything else we've seen so far. I don't know. Yeah, it's just so.
I feel
it just feels so substantive. Like it feels like it really means something. You know,
within the first couple episodes of it, I know that you're really loving it. I was like, oh, I like it, but like I didn't feel like it was like necessary. But I'm really liking like the last like 2, maybe 3 episodes. I felt like I've really gotten into it, and I really like the relationship between the 3 of them. It's very good.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is on the same island?
I think so. Oh.
Or the same continent? No, Luffy, that's Beppo! It's like a weird raccoon bear. We're in a bodysuit.
Oh my god.
Well.
I feel bad for the bear.
If he killed a bear at age 8.
2 of them? Uh-oh. Tiger.
I made a kill for the first time.
Oh boy.
You just killed a polar panda. You're fine. Luffy, get out of there.
Just let him have it. Look how huge that thing is. Yeah. Oh. If you don't go back in there and try to fight.
Oh. Now he's caught.
Oh.
Luffy.
Just let it be. Gum, run away! Luffy. You absolute idiot. Girl's gonna collapse this bridge straight into the water.
Oh, he's stuck. Oh no, he's gonna fall.
Look, now they lose the other thing because of you, Luffy. Absolute idiot.
You stupid idiot. You would have died right there.
Yeah. And now you don't get any dinner.
Oh, it's just a winter time. I thought they like traveled away.
No. Just like, losing it to the tiger was not your fault.
They got a bag of their little soccer cups. What's this flashback to what just happened?
We've already said no.
But what if you die?
then you weren't worthy. Very nice. I'm trying to like lure it out with bait.
What a greedy bastard. What a greedy bastard. Coming for the bait that we caught as bait.
Specifically for it. Oh, it's the bear. But you guys just defeated some bears. You can easily handle this one. Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm gonna leave the fish behind. Damn.
Who's that?
An old man.
He still looks cool as shit. Who is he? He's got a pipe and a cool hat. Wait, does he have Ace's hat?
That would be crazy.
That'd be interesting because I was thinking when they were all laying there. No, it's not. I wonder what if he does get the hat.
Crazy
from him,
sunglasses though.
Naguri. What if it's his bear?
He's just so strong, this bear doesn't even faze him.
Hockey? That seems like some magic there.
Mm-hmm.
Some hockeyness.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit. I miss Sanji.
Yeah.
I never realized how much I miss Sanji. And everyone, the whole crew.
Yeah.
Is he on Roger's crew? I mean, you're almost wrong.
Too wrong.
Oh wait, does he not know what it is? He's just a random guy who like can do that. I wonder if he made a boat, or he's gonna make them a boat.
Mm-hmm. You're saying this right beside him.
He does. He knows.
Yeah.
He learned from
He met
Shanks.
pirates.
I wonder if this guy knows who Shanks is, or if he was maybe a pirate before Shanks' time. I guess. Mm-hmm.
What indeed? Well, it would be better if you...
Mm-hmm. Roger's crew.
You just met him one time.
Guy's so cool.
Oh. Well.
Is Ace just leaving?
Yeah.
Ace is just leaving. He can't bear it. Whether it's good, whether it's praise or hatred, he just can't deal with it. In the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Kaizoku no Shisho. Training arc. Ace isn't gonna like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, he told Sabo, but he didn't. You told this guy.
Yeah.
You told Sabo.
Yeah, why would you tell this guy?
This is bad. I wonder if this is why they split up. Maybe he goes and tells somebody. Oh, this guy probably could have told him some really good shit.
Rat him out?
Yeah, well, you don't know. Like, he was very vague about the circumstances of his pirate crew breaking up. Maybe he was a snitch and he got put here for good behavior or something. Maybe he helped turn Roger in, or instead of getting killed or put in impel down.
Absolute idiot.
You guys are brothers now. It doesn't matter. Sabo. My brother, Sabo.
Oh my god.
Why? What are you talking about? Everybody's allowed to have one boundary, I think.
Hey.
How dare you?
How could you ever say that?
This is kind of like Here Luke's tree. It's the shot of it.
No, it's gonna go to bed because they're tired from beating the shit out of each other. From boxes.
How
do not
take that back? Oh, are they? Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, the Sabo's dad going to the pirates.
Oh.
Is that old man gonna sacrifice himself for them? They renounce themselves as brothers and then they're gonna get split up for years. That would be sad. Oh, are they monitoring him when they're gonna hear about Ace's dad? Are you that dumb? Even I knew that. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, what are you... How do you even get a newspaper here? Who? Oh.
Oh. The Celestial Dragon's gonna be visiting Goa Kingdom.
That's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know how much it'll go into that, because that's like, you know, we've seen what can happen when those guys are involved, you know. It gets kind of crazy.
I wonder, well, no, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that's why he's extra trying to look for Sabo. Because if they have a daughter, then he could marry into the Celestial Dragons.
Which would be even better than marrying,
into the king of the kingdom.
Yeah.
That's why he's now looking for the pirates and asking them to find him. And I wonder if Nagari's gonna be protecting them. Or if he already has been, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not. But it would be, you know, they introduced this guy. Apparently he was an enemy or something of Roger. I
feel like he was just a guy and then was like, I feel like it was almost kind of like a Buggy thing. Where it's just like... Oh, Buggy technically fought Mihawk and lived to tell the tale. But I mean, Buggy and Mihawk is a bit different because of the chop fruit and this and that. But I feel like it's like a, you know, it's like these guys are like, I imagine it was potentially before Roger was like, you know, at his peak. It was like, but he was still like notorious, like how Luffy was kind of notorious from like his first few expeditions. You know, he was, you know, getting well known, getting a good bounty and stuff. And if these guys are just like, oh, they see Roger and they're like, oh, this guy is like, let's fight with him, and then they just get beat.
Well, the thing is, he has Conqueror's Haki, which is extremely rare and a powerful ability, so he couldn't have been any slouch. I was going to compare it more to something like Bellamy versus Luffy, like Luffy being Roger and then Bellamy being like, oh, we're on the same level, but then it turns out you have no idea who you're dealing with. Like, he's way above your level, both intellectual, or not intellectually, like morally, or I guess morally, but like in terms of his dreams and his perspective, he's on a higher plane than you. and in terms of his power, and they're kind of related, obviously, in One Piece. But the fact that he has Conqueror's Haki, that he's no slouch. I think we're gonna see a younger, like maybe if we get more flashbacks of Roger, we're gonna see a younger guy with a pipe and these glasses, and he's gonna be badass. He has like this like gi, or like it's more like, I don't know, just like a almost like, connecting to Wano. There's a lot of buildup of Wano, in the story so far, like since Thriller Bark, since we saw Ryuma, there's been a lot more. Maybe, and his clothes look kind of more Japanese or Asian looking. Maybe there's something to do with that. But I think that, they're setting him up to be a little bit more of a historical figure. Maybe we'll learn more about him as the pirates come after him, and he'll have to defend the kids because he knew about Roger, and now he knows that this kid is Roger's kid. I can't
believe that they just told this fucking guy.
And if he fought Roger's crew, then maybe he does know about Straw Hat Shanks. Or maybe he heard about that or something. I don't know. But he seems decently trustworthy. But it's hard to say.
I would think like that maybe he was not going to be that trustworthy, but because then we're like picking back up on like those other pirates, and like Sabo's parents, and also the Celestial Dragon. It makes me think like those are already so many people that are against us. It might just be a bit too much to have this guy get introduced to then just also betray us.
Well, what I might be thinking with him is that maybe like I think it is possible that he might have, because Garp and Dadan, Garp is like kind of keeping her on the down low so that she can take care of the kids, and that's on this island. Maybe there's a similar kind of theme going on with him where he is like under Navy protection, like he maybe lost his crew or turned in or helped like turn in Roger or something. And in exchange, he's here. That's why he's all timid. Maybe he regrets that a lot, and that's why he's like not fighting back when all the pirates and all the bandits and shit fuck with him, because he's maybe feeling kind of pathetic, or like he has regrets, or he feels like he's kind of strayed from his own path or something like that. It's just all speculation, but and then maybe that would result in him wanting to save Ace from these pirates and from the Celestial Dragons or whatever, like or like from whatever threats facing him. Now that he knows this, if he did like kind of go against his feelings and his morals as a pirate by working with the Navy, maybe to help Roger, and that's why he's here. He's been living in squalor this whole time, kind of like hiding, kind of like a Rayleigh type figure, although different obviously in that case. With
I guess I don't see how I mean he could like perceive that he did that, but like we obviously know that Roger like wasn't gonna get caught until he purposely let himself get caught.
That is true.
So like
that's true.
I guess my thought is like, I mean like you could be onto something if this guy just perceived that he did that.
He might. That stuff like that happens all the time.
Yeah, but yeah.
Or maybe in a way like maybe I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Maybe it's just simply a redemption thing for him to do that, whatever that means to him.
Well, maybe it's like he gave up on being a pirate because he got beat by Roger. And we've seen a million times, is like, if you're like kind of a true pirate, if like you have a pirate's soul, you're not going to give up on being a pirate just because you got beat by someone else.
Yeah.
So even if this guy was powerful, even if he has Conqueror's Haki, even if whatever, he obviously wasn't, it's kind of like you can't really give it up. You can't really retire from being a pirate. So either you kind of are one or you aren't one.
But a lot of people suffer from problems.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he might get inspired by them because he feels like he gave up too easily on his dreams.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like to take a step back from all the like specifics of what I'm saying, yeah, I think that might be what his journey is and what his purpose is at this point in the story, and why he needs to know, why he would be acting pathetic and not fighting back, why he would be just like randomly hammering shit and like messing around. He might be, keeping his dream of being a pirate alive even in his old age, even after he feels like he's failed, by building like a little ship. Maybe. Yeah, or like. And then the kids maybe take the ship to leave at the end or something like that, and then they'll eventually split up or something. Yeah, I mean, we saw Ace leave on like a raft kind of thing. I think when we saw him leaving in the flashback before, but he might be able to show them how to make a raft, or yeah, he might. I feel like he's gonna help them out in some way, and they're gonna get like. Or maybe that's where Ace is gonna leave. and then Sabo and Luffy are gonna be
gonna stay.
And maybe
or Sabo's
what if
gonna
Sabo
get taken away?
Yeah, what if he does actually get taken away by his family, and then Luffy just has to be alone and then go out on his own? That's really sad. But the thing is with Luffy as well is we see like there's what I'm really interested in is how all of this is gonna connect. I haven't really talked about it in a long time, but first episode of One Piece, we see Luffy pop out of a barrel, and he comes out of like he says that his ship was like, or his boat was like destroyed in a crazy whirlpool storm, and that it seemed very targeted. And we, you know, for a long time the speculation was Dragon did it or something to like, or like swept him away from a danger or something like that. Now that we know that he's his dad, but Luffy is here with his two brothers on this island. They all want to be pirates. We know they split up. We don't know what happens to Sabo. We know what happens to Ace. We know what happens to Luffy. But what happens to Luffy at the start of the series is he's older. He's like 16, I think. He's supposed to be.
Ish.
So what happens between now and then? How long were they really here? We only have a vague kind of idea of when Ace left, but we don't really know when Luffy left. I think Ace leaves in like 3 years or something like that after this point.
I think so, yeah.
But I think we got told that by a comment, which might actually be even a spoiler, because I don't think we've ever been told when Ace left. It's just been speculation based on vague timeline shit with Shanks, because we didn't know if Ace knew Shanks when Shanks was here, and we just weren't shown that. Ace he obviously didn't, because we know in the flashback that he met him way later when he was a pirate. But Ace could have known Shanks, and Oda might have just been not showing it because, like he did with Sabo the whole time, we even saw the flashbacks with Sabo, with where Sabo eventually would be put in, and he just wasn't shown. So there's a lot of. I guess my point is the series has done a lot to hide or just focus on just the details they need to show, and there's a lot in between the start of the series with Luffy and the fucking thing. And all this stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm interested in all that. I'm really excited to see. And the fact that we now have a pirate who fought Roger, kind of saving Roger's kid, and then you know, like, I don't know. It's just it adds a lot to it. And the fact that he has Conqueror's Haki. Like, that's crazy, not just a random pirate. No random fucking pirates have had Conqueror's Haki. Only like super powerful, insane powerful guys have had it. So I think he's kind of downplaying it for us because we're supposed to downplay it, but no, like, you know, people don't just have Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're pirate captains, like, yeah, I don't know.
We'll see him cooking up something pretty soon here, I think.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're excited. I like their little sake glasses in a little bag.
How they're all still together regardless.
It reminds me of in the Pain arc when they had the little attendant slips on their little hut. It's kind of the same thing. They're like secret base.
Very good. Just runs in there, smacks it. Yeah. And the tiger just flies after them. Oh my god, make a trap.
Imagine being Ace's voice actor and being like, oh, I guess I'm out of work, need to look for a new job. And then getting more work than you ever had with the series after your character fucking dies. Where's Luffy?
Luffy's planning, he's cooking something. Telling your opponents your strategy. Thought you wanted to be captain. Been gone a week? Oh my god, what if he's dead?
How dare you?
Oh.
What did the
someone do that, or was that just a coincidence? Luffy, oh my god. He was cutting on a tree to try and hit the tiger. Oh. He's like, I'm doing a training arc. Looks like it hasn't been hit at all.
Going on.
hits the guy. Wow. You're not incredible. That's not what I was training, but, you know. Just doing my chores. Now that you live in a garbage dump?
Wow.
How prophetic.
Subtle foreshadowing. What is up with these filler episodes always having like crazy good animation for no reason? Like, look at this. This is beautiful.
Oof.
Look how smooth that smoke is. It so often has better animation than the real show.
Could you imagine? They actually just like retcon it. Ace goes with this guy and leaves. He's been cooking up a ship. Gonna learn how to build a ship. You gotta build the ship and then you will be strong enough to be the big tiger.
Mm-hmm.
But now that you mention it, so wise. Nice. Just gonna have to keep fighting this guy every day, and then he'll be strong enough to beat the tiger.
I wonder if they're all gonna beat the tiger together. And then they won't be able to decide who's the captain.
Yeah. Well, they're going something else will beat the tiger.
Mm-hmm.
He's hanging out with this random old man. So funny.
Oh, cherry blossom. Huge training arc.
It's like one of the only training arcs ever in this show.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even real. That's how you can tell. Let's go.
Luffy's already beaten this guy like a million times at this point.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's a dumb idea. They all look so mad. That's true. He's out here spitting straight facts. Look at that. This is so funny. Yeah, right now. Oh. Oh boy. None of them have, like, I don't know how this is gonna, oh. They're just like these frickin' brats again. The same attack that I did before. Its tail. Nope. Fishing rod. Some really strong line. Come on, Luffy, it's up to you. Only you can defeat the tiger.
All up to the baby Luffster.
Get him!
Nagri's gonna jump in.
Oh, well, you hit your target.
Old man's gonna have to save them. They're not ready for this.
Oh. No, they all work together.
Oh, is Ace gonna have taken the hit for him?
Oh.
Kinda. Parallels there.
Yeah.
But because they were together, they were able to shoulder both, but Ace was alone. He didn't, Sabo wasn't there with them.
Are we gonna slingshot? Good, now he's getting Sabo, not us. Sabo's just like, I am literally about to die. Let's go.
Combo move. He did it.
Damn. They all did it together. My god. Quite the hit.
Hmm? Because he's going off on his own.
Well, then I am captain then. Just turns it around. Very nice and wholesome.
He's gonna leave without saying goodbye. Oh.
Not quite. We see like a flashback, flash forward. Oh.
Oh, is that his flag?
Oh.
That's cool.
That's really cool. Hell yeah.
Good reveal on that.
Very nice.
Very good. And then these
guys, yeah. Back to not so great stuff.
After we've let them train for a year, now we know. Now we tell him it's time to make our move. Now that they're 10 times stronger and killed a giant tiger.
Now that they
It's
understand the
perfect
value
time
of
to-
teamwork.
Yeah. Now that they're more of a cohesive unit, now's the time to strike.
Oh my god. Imagine we get like another, it's a flashback, but it's a flash forward from this. And it's just like how Ace is just like, next time I see you, I'm gonna beat you. Ace just rolls up on this guy.
Kills him.
He's like so decrepit and old, just like one punch. I told you I was gonna defeat you, sails away. He's so stupid. Very nice. Nice little, fun little
training arc thing.
Random old man, random tiger.
Yeah. In between this episode and the previous one, we found out that it was anime canon, but we didn't know before that. But yeah, I mean, I guess the point of the anime canon is that, like, it could have happened. It doesn't conflict with anything, and it fills out their backstory having, like, grown up together.
That old man might have been, like, slightly overpowered having Conqueror's Hockey, but,
just
like...
slightly,
But other than that one detail, actually...
One of, I don't know, 5 or 6 people or something that we've seen with that ability that are, they're always the most powerful people in the world.
Maybe that guy was just... Maybe we're gonna see him again. Maybe we think it's anime canon. Actually, in episode, 2000... He finds the One Piece before us.
We gotta kill him to get to the One Piece or something.
But yeah, it was very wholesome, really, really fun. Mm-hmm. And now it seems like it's getting a little bit more serious with Sabo's family and those pirates.
Nice.
Yeah.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you next one, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.